feeling crazy and wild and upside down. I'm bored and that's no fun. I wanna get away, but I'm too tired to run. I'm gonna find a place where there are no rules and the world is wild. I have the tools to make things happen, and the reaction will explode. The lights go off, the world flips upside down. I brought the party to town. My views will make my chance to take the tour. Take a ride, fly by the wayside. I fly by the wayside. The lights go off, the world flips upside down. I brought the party to town. My views will make my chance to take the tour. Take a ride, so take a ride. Fly by the wayside, wayside. Fly by the wayside, wayside, wayside.
A lot of you guys may have just experienced a lot of nostalgia from hearing that theme song. I'm sure if you clicked on this video, you do remember the show at least a little bit. The show Wayside was pushed to the back of a lot of our minds, I'm guessing, because even I didn't think about it until just recently, when I was looking back on old shows like 16 and Total Drama. The show just came into my mind for no reason as a brief memory. I started thinking more about it, and I realized that a lot of people didn't really remember the show, and that's really what brought me to even making this video. So, to start, Wayside was a legendary romantic comedy way ahead of its time. The love story between two of the main characters was something I could only dream of having as a kid. The show actually began with an hour-long television special pilot titled Wayside, the movie, which aired in 2005. Teletoon, which is what I first watched this on, premiered 2 seasons of Wayside, consisting of 13 half-hour-long episodes each. They aired these from 2007 to 2008. The series also ran in the US on Nickelodeon during this time. Reruns of the show were then aired on YTV. Now, let's talk about the actual show which gave me all these memories. Wayside takes place at Wayside School. I'm pretty sure it was a middle school, but I can't be too sure about that. Anyway, it was a very unusual 30-story school. The backstory behind this was actually that it had been built accidentally sideways, with one classroom on each of the 30 floors, instead of 30 classrooms on one floor like it was supposed to be. But there are actually 29 floors in the school instead, because of the imaginary 19th floor, which is inhabited by the imaginary Miss Zarves. We'll talk more about that nightmare later though. The series revolves around a new student at school named Todd, and his adventures adapting to new life as a student on the top floor of Wayside School. I'd say personally that the two main characters are Todd, the new kid, who is often picked on and gets sent home early on the kindergarten bus for absolutely no reason. As a kid, this was actually pretty funny watching it, as it became a recurring thing in every episode. And secondly, Mauricia, a girl who wears roller skates around for absolutely no reason and has an enormous crush on Todd. And as I said before, Todd and Mauricia definitely had a better love story than Twilight, and it was absolutely great seeing her chase the new kid around, while Todd wanted nothing to do with her. We also can't forget about our favorite teacher, Mrs. Jules, or Miss Mush, the weird cafeteria lady, and of course Principal Kidswatter, who always remembered for wanting that gazebo. This show was so wacky and random. The teachers and kids were no different and did the craziest things. I think this is why everyone remembers the show so well. Now, I think it's time to talk about that mysterious 19th floor. The 19th floor is a popular and recurring topic in Wayside. The quote-unquote non-existent 19th floor contains a chute blocked by wooden boards, which is rumored to be the classroom of the legendary Miss Zarves. Miss Zarves is an urban legend by most of the students at the school, and it is thought that neither her nor her classroom should actually exist. Despite her not actually existing, certain students in the school claim to be her students. They describe Miss Zarves as a very generous teacher. I believe, however, that these students are just crazy or professional trolls. But hey, that's just my opinion, right? With all the theories circulating around Zarves in the 19th floor, Allison actually theorized that Miss Zarves may actually be the devil. Not even gonna lie, the thought of the 19th floor as a kid was actually enough to keep me up at night. There are many memorable episodes of the show, but there's just some that I remember vividly for no reason. Some of these episodes include Pull My Pigtail, which takes place on Valentine's Day at Wayside School, and Dana attempts to force Todd to fall in love with Mauricia by making him pull her ponytail. There's also Dana Checks Out, where Dana is sick of the rules and goes on a road trip to every floor of the school, and the kids must get her back before she winds up on the dreaded 19th floor. And another one is Joe and Fro, where Principal Kidswatter is trying so hard to get a gazebo before he finally realizes what a gazebo actually is. Well, those are some of my favorite moments and episodes from the show, so let me know yours in the comments if you guys remember any. That's all I have to talk about for today's video, and I mainly just made this to try and see if anyone else actually remembered this show like I do. So if the show was a part of your childhood as well, like it was part of mine, please leave a comment and a like on this video. And if you guys have any other old kid shows that you want to see me make a video on, just let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.